as we look at the Cardinals season, looking back year two of the Cliff and Kyler era, a lot of progress, but I think a lot still in Arizona, a lot of sour taste in the mouth when you look at the last couple of weeks when they were really able to control their own destiny and not deliver. How did you assess how the Cardinals were able to progress, and where do they go from here?
Yeah, I mean, it was really promising, obviously, early in the season. There was the point where the NFC West was a three-way tie with the Cardinals, the Rams, and the Seahawks. And then, Cardinals kind of went the other way from the other two teams. So I think that's disappointing. I think from a macro view, Kyler Murray took a big step forward. I love the way they used him in the run game. I think a part of the Cardinals taking that step back was because of Kyler's injury and not being able to use him in the same capacity. But I think you saw at least the potential for that offense. It's inconsistent still. Murray needs to become a better intermediate thrower, that 10 to 19-yard range. I think the scheme needs to do a better job of giving him those opportunities. So I think you see the growth, but you also see the growth areas offensively. And I think defensively, like every team in the NFL, my advice is get more corners, get more guys who can cover. And that's literally every team. And if you look at the teams still around in the NFL, playing right now, from the Rams to what the Packers have, just depth at cornerback is huge. The Ravens do a great job with that. The Bills have done a good job with that. So I think that's what the Cardinals need to assess as Patrick Peterson's a free agent, as they can improve on the back end, building that team from back to front, being able to stop the pass first in a pass-heavy league. I think that's something for Arizona to look at going forward.
So is that priority number one when they're looking at the draft? Is it corner? And then what other areas do you think they could really address early on in this upcoming draft and in free agency to help bolster the roster?
Yeah, I mean, I would advise every team to just attack the secondary. Arizona's already got some nice pieces with Budda Baker back there, and I like what Byron Murphy did at times. But I think you have to attack it with volume. The best teams roll 3 and 4 deep at corner and have versatile safeties. I think that is the way to build a defense. I think not having Chandler Jones this year may have hurt the pass rush a little bit, even with his Hassan Reddick breaking out. So I think you never have too many pass rushes and too many cover guys defensively. And then I think offensively. Always about adding more versatile weapons. And I focus on the pass game from a team building standpoint. So you want guys who can get open and guys who can cover. And I think that should be a priority, again, for pretty much every team in the NFL.
He is Steve Palazzolo of Pro Football Focus. They do a great job over there. He also hosts the PFF NFL podcast as well. Make sure to check that out, Steve. We appreciate the time and the insight on a very busy NFL week.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.